Okay, hey guys, so after today, there's actually I've made this video like 4 times, and every time I've done it, I've either gotten interrupted or the video wouldn't post, or I knew I messed up, so I ended up redoing it. So there's just a lot going on. So today, actually a lot happened today. Okay, so let's start everything off today. I got the job, yay, got the job. So you're now looking at the official crew member of Boston Market. Not a very good job. Not. Tomorrow I get to do taste testing, so my fat ass is really excited for that. Not gonna lie, my boyfriend even, as he even said, he was like, "You fatty," and I'm like, "Yup." Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that now, little jerk. Okay, let's see. So today, bright and early in the morning, before 9 o'clock, we had to go and drop Ez off at the recruiter's office so he can. Stop it. Are you stuck? There. She freaking got stuck. Stop. We don't. Here, you can have your blanket. Okay, so we took Ez to Meps. He went, and some other guy went with him. They drove to New Jersey. That's where they went. It's not here in Pennsylvania, it's in Jersey. So they went there, and he took his, he said it was like Fort Dickinson or something. He called it Fort Dick. So, ha ha ha. Anybody who works in Fort Dickinson, I'm so sorry. We don't mean that as mean. That's how he first said it to me, and I was very confused and, I don't know, slightly offended. So, he's there. Or no, now he's at the hotel. I don't know how far the hotel is from, the place, from the base or whatever. I think it's a base that they went to. Not positive. So he went, took his ASVAB. I am so proud of Ezra because he got an 85 on his ASVAB. And Jesus, my hair. This is why I don't blow dry my hair. Okay, so I'm very proud of him for that, honestly, because I would have done way worse. Like, I would have failed. I would have gotten like 20. I'm not smart. I'm not very good at math. I'm really good at like science when it comes to the human body. Math is not my strong suit. I'm not gonna lie. I can measure baked goods. I can measure anything that has anything to do with baking. So most of the time, if I have to do math, I kind of move it to baking because that's a strong suit for me. I can do baking math. Did I bring a water bottle? I didn't. Dang it. So, okay, so he went, he got an 85, and he said there's no other Air Force guys. There was Air Force, but they weren't from his thing. So there was like 2 other Air Force people and then a whole bunch of Marines, or like a whole bunch of like Marine recruits and like a couple of recruiters. He said, okay, so basically he got there, he took his ASVAB, and then, they shuttled them off to the hotel. And I'm going to tell you that the hotel, okay, so he, we were FaceTiming, and he showed me the hotel, and the hotel doesn't look bad necessarily, but details are always, so obviously the hotel that they got was not a very good one, because he said that there was like hairs in the toilet and stuff, like when they had just got there. So hairs in the toilet. I'm sure if you blacklighted that place, I'm sure there's plenty of dirty stuff. They went down, they get a meal ticket to go and get, complimentary food. Like, it's paid for by the military. So they went and did that. Well, their food was cold, and they didn't really get many choices. They had some honey mustard sandwich, a Caesar salad, a cheeseburger, and something else. I forgot what he said it was, but I guess one of the Marines was, or one of the guys was like, can somebody choose something other than a cheeseburger? And Ez like went and looked, and he was like, what are you supposed to pick, pretty much, because cheeseburger kind of sounds, personally I would have gone Caesar salad just because I'm a Caesar salad fan, but I love how one side's kind of straight and the other side's like being really curly at the moment. See, look at this, I'm curling. Okay, so the hotel's not the best. I'm sure those sheets are gonna be super scratchy, but it's not home, so you can't expect the best. And it's not clean. My eye is twitching, and it's been twitching all freaking day. Haven't even had that much sugar, and it's freaking twitching. So yeah, I feel bad, and I can't wait for him to be home because wow. Okay. There's just a lot going on today, actually. Today just so happens to be the day that a couple of their family members from Puerto Rico, they came from PR, and they're gonna be here till the 28th or something like that. I forgot what the exact day was. So they're gonna be here for a little bit. So instead of us having 6 people in the house, there's gonna be 9 people. That kind of sucks for the girls, because the girls are gonna have to sleep with their mom and dad. I mean, at least I'm not sure. We're not sharing a bed. That's good. I'm really happy about that, because I wouldn't want to do that, honestly. I feel bad for them. I think our bed's bigger. But it's on the floor, so I understand. No one's gonna want to freaking... Our bed is weird. Like, we broke the bed. Ha ha ha. I actually wasn't gonna say that, but we broke the bed, and so we're using the frame for it, like the bed frame, but we broke it, and then we broke it the rest of the way and then put the mattress in it, so it's just the frame on the outside. I mean, I like it because I kind of like, I don't know, it makes me feel safe. I don't know why. I'm weird. I'm the kind of person that used to build like walls around my bed with pillows. I don't know, it just makes me feel hugged. And I like that a lot more, especially when I'm like by myself, and I'm gonna be by myself for a long time when he joins. So there's so many helicopters. I think that one was a plane. Okay, back to the whole Meps thing. So he did his ASVAB today. You know, Fort Dickinson, he did his ASVAB. He got an 85, and he said that there was a science portion, a math portion, a electricity portion, and he knows nothing about that, a tools portion, and I feel so bad for him. I was like, Jesus, he doesn't know any of that. So I do recommend, for anyone who watches this, if you are going to join, I recommend you do go online and buy the book. Seriously. Even if you're not a good studier. Oof. Sorry. So even if you're not that great at studying, definitely buy the book, because it will help you in the long run. Because honestly, like, even if he tells me so I can tell you guys, or even if, you know, down the line he makes videos and he'll tell you, you know, he probably won't remember, but even if I tell you what, you know, what kind of things were on that test, you're still not going to be ready. I recommend, I mean, at least some of it, like a few portions of it kind of sound like the stuff that was on the practice test, but seriously, I wish he had prepared. I feel like he would have gotten a higher grade had he prepared more had he gotten the book to study from. And he agrees. He was like, man, I really should have, he's like, I should have spent the money and gotten the book. I'm like, yeah, we should have, because, then I feel like, you might have gotten a bit of a, my head hurts. You might have gotten a bit of a higher score. I mean, like, he did get a high score, but he didn't, like, that's a high score without him studying. I mean, he looked up he wanted to know how to do, math, because it's been a few years since he's been in school, so he wanted to look up how to do it or whatever, the easiest way to do it, or how they want you to do it and stuff. Ow. Okay, so tomorrow, basically, he said, they said originally that he'll be back between 5 to 7 p.m. tomorrow night, but they're kind of making it seem now that, like, it's not gonna take long. It'll even take less time if he's, like, one of the first few people, so as long as he, wakes up early and gets that all over with, so it'll be hopefully pretty quick. Tomorrow's his medical, and I know where did that come from? And I know he's a little anxious about that, just because they're gonna do some stuff to him. And I'm a little anxious for him, just because I know that he's gonna come home and he's gonna tell me all about it, because that's kind of what we do. We always, we come home, we tell each other about stuff. So he'll be home probably before I go to work, or like while I'm walking to work or something. I don't know. So yeah, I got the job. That's also what happened today. Today was my first day. Today was orientation, and we just went over like paperwork and stuff. Let's see. There's a basement at the Boston Market, and it was creepy. And then he accidentally like brushed by my butt, and I was like, I'm not gonna claim sexual harassment, because I got a big butt, or at least like I'm wide, so I'm not gonna be like, he touched my butt. Gasp. No, because that's freaking stupid. Dude, you know how many times I've accidentally freaking brushed by girls' butts or guys' butts, anybody's butts. I don't know why I said girls first. Literally, I've accidentally, like, this house is so full to the brink with like furniture and stuff, and I'm continuously accidentally like touching my butt with someone else or something. So I've gotten over it. Okay, let's see. So I got the job, yay. I might be getting paid more, because I looked at the app and it said more than what minimum wage is here. And I was very confused. I was like, shit, that'd be awesome if I was getting that instead of, what we had originally, instead of what minimum wage is. I was like, ooh, I hope so. That'd be really cool. Oh, I gotta stretch my leg. I got a really, really big couple bruises. I don't even know where they came from. Oh, and they hurt. Buddy, where? Oh, that's such a dark bruise, too. Is there any more? I noticed that this morning when I was getting dressed. I was like, wow, that's a really big bruise. Okay, so tomorrow I go back, work like 4 to 9, and I do the taste test tomorrow. And there's some other stuff I've got to do. Like, just kind of get like into the mode of Boston Market, which I don't think it's going to be that hard, because Jesus, it's literally line work. You throw stuff in a bowl, you hand it to the person, you're good. Plus I'm probably only going to be there for like 3-4 months, so I'm not too stressed about it. Let's see. So he went to Meps. They came from PR. I have my first day of work. Tomorrow I go back again. And then Saturday I work again. Oh, tomorrow I have my dentist appointment again. So Y'all, I've got a very busy freaking week. All that happened today. At least all that's kind of over with. He comes home tomorrow. I've got my dentist appointment tomorrow. I've got work tomorrow. I have nothing on Saturday. I've got work on Saturday. That's all. Now, Sunday, my soon-to-be mother-in-law, sooner than we thought, is actually, she freaking pulled through. I know I complained about her before. I don't even know if I posted that video, but you'll hear me complain about, stuff that she says and does sometimes. Just because there's like, I don't know, there's like a barricade between us. Like, we love each other, and she knows I love her son, and she loves me, and she loves her son, and she knows how much I love her family. And, I wonder why that's broken. Oh, the wire. So, my lips are actually better than they were this morning. They were so freaking chapped. You know what I want right now? I want Checkers. I'm feeling really like, I'm not hungry. We just had pizza, so I'm like, I really, really want something like, I really want something greasy. Like, I haven't had, pizza's greasy, but it just tasted weird. It tasted really weird. So, I stopped. I was like, okay, this I made it, my first piece was good, but then I made it like halfway through my second piece, and it started tasting really weird, so that's where I put it back on the plate and started cleaning up the table. Even though everyone was still sitting there, I was like, anybody done with their plate? Let me take it. It was gross. I don't know why, but it was, maybe someone touched it or something and contaminated it. Okay, so she talked to the pastor. They're one of their family pastors, like one of their like family friends. I guess he's been a pastor for been their pastor for a while. I guess he's pretty cool. I met him once, and I wasn't going to go back to that church, if I'm being honest, because I actually, when I went there with them, I went with his mom and his sisters, and I coughed because I was sick. I was just, I was in the middle of being sick, so I was like, I cough every now and then. Some freaking biscuit had the freaking audacity to shush me because I coughed. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? I got shushed by 2 people. 3 if you consider Amy a person. I'm kidding, she's a person, but 3 if you consider her, but I don't, because she was joking. The other 2 people were not. I cannot freaking believe that someone shushed me. 2 people, 3 if we include Amy, 2 people freaking shushed me because I coughed. It's a humanly freaking action. Get over yourself. Else, she needs to kill those mice. Okay, let's see, is there anything else? I need this room not to be so freaking cold. Yeah, no, so I really wasn't gonna go back to that church because of that, but I gotta call my stepmother after this. So, she came through, she spoke with the pastor, and he said that he can marry us. So, yay! But, there's always a but. We do have to do the couples counseling, or the classes. I don't know how many classes it is. My parents took like 6 classes. It took them like 3 months. So, let's hope the classes don't take long, because we have to do this before March. I'd honestly rather just do it in the month of January. Like, I want to get it done as soon as possible. We're ordering my ring. We ordered my other ring, and that they actually wouldn't deliver it, so it's at the post office, so I have to go and get it. We're gonna do that Monday. I also have to get my hair cut on Monday. Yay, gonna get rid of all this, and I'll show you guys when it's all done and stuff. Like, my hair is so freaking split. Like, look at this. Wow, wow, wow. It actually hasn't been cut since my senior year of school, so oh, my tummy's making sounds. So we're going to get it cut. We're going to make it so I don't know. She said frame my face. Okay. I lost another pound. I don't know if I said that yet. So Sunday we have to go to the church. We have to talk to Pastor Willie. We have to, make a plan. When are we gonna go? When are we gonna talk? Where are we gonna take the classes? I think it's just couples counseling. That's what they had to do. That's what my aunt and uncle had to do. That's what a couple family friends had to do. So it's funny. I used to actually really want to be married in a church because, I was like, oh, that's so traditional. I was like, I always wanted that. But then the past couple of years, I was like, I don't really have to get, especially when I met Ez, I was like, we don't have to get married in a church just because, my beliefs over the past few years, they've kind of wavered. And especially being in this family, my beliefs are not the same as theirs. And I'm not going to get into that because I don't like talking about beliefs or politics or money. Although you'll hear me talk about a couple things like that in the, as the videos keep going on, because life changes. And you'll probably hear me, but it is a Christian church. And it's not bad. And I'm not saying I'm not Christian, but I'm not I don't go to church every Sunday. Jesus, neither do I, see? But neither does Ez, neither does his family, and they all consider themselves good Christians. And earlier, his mother was like, well, he's gonna go to church if he doesn't want to go to hell. And I'm like, oh boy. Yeah. She's one of those. No, I love her. It's just, she's kind of a religion pusher. And I grew up going to church. I used to go to church quite often, and I also go and help out at the food drive at the church because that was the church that my parents got married at. My mother and stepfather got married at. They're not my parents, but the church that they got married at, the church that it was literally right across the road. We'd go to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, and every Thursday night I would go and help out at the food drive. I had been doing that for 10 years. Because I've been going to church since I was 5.5, 6. And all I can say is that I do miss it. I do miss going to the food drive and stuff. And I don't know if it's necessarily church that I miss or if it's the people. Because this church that we're going to go to, I'm a little anxious because my family, they're from PR. I don't speak Spanish as much as they do. I can speak enough Spanish to understand. I can pick out a few words, and my eye is twitching again. I can pick out a few words and then I can try to understand what they're saying, but I don't necessarily understand everything that people say. And today I've had such a bad day. There's been so much Spanish in this house all day long, and I'm like, okay, that's it. I don't understand what you're saying. And I know that people will probably say at this point, if you don't understand it and you've been with them for a year, you should try to learn. What do you think I'm doing? I'm trying. I would love to learn Spanish and know it as fluently, because his mom walked into our room earlier and she starts speaking on the phone in Spanish because she's trying to hide talking to someone from the people downstairs that speak Spanish fluently. And she knows I don't understand it, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna wrap up soon because I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I'm a little sad that I don't have my best friend here, and I'm terrified of the dark. I am freaking petrified of the dark. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to turn on the lamp. I think I might turn on the TV or something, because I don't want to leave this light on all night. I'm gonna leave the door unlocked in case someone needs me or something. But I'm gonna lock that door. I don't know. I'm anxious. I'm feeling very anxious. But now I'm going to go call my stepmother. Kind of just want to call my father, though. I don't really want to talk to my stepmother. Now, I'll talk to them. Okay, so I will talk to you guys another day. I will tell you guys later on. I probably won't update until after Christmas, maybe. Either it'll be after Christmas or after they leave. I'm unsure because I know that there's a lot that's going to be happening from today to after they leave. There's just a lot going on, especially since. Oh, and he's gonna swear in. I don't know if I had said that yet. So once he picks his jobs and stuff, he'll swear in. So another day, another time, another video. I will see you guys in the next one.